The story of the tragic downfall of a Dogecoin millionaire could be a cautionary tale about the volatile nature of cryptocurrency investments and the psychological toll of sudden wealth. Let's craft a narrative. Number 6. Rise to fortune. In the dynamic landscape of cryptocurrencies, Jack emerged as a beacon of opportunity amidst the chaos. Intrigued by the unconventional allure of Dogecoin, he ventured into the digital frontier with a keen eye for potential. What began as a modest investment blossomed into a significant fortune as Jack navigated the unpredictable waves of the market with intuition and tenacity. With each surge in Dogecoin's value, Jack's portfolio flourished, propelling him from obscurity to prominence in the blink of an eye. His astute decisions and unwavering confidence in Dogecoin's potential transformed him from a curious investor to a symbol of wealth and success. Jack's rise to fortune epitomized the transformative power of cryptocurrencies, inspiring countless individuals to embark on their own journeys of financial exploration. Yet little did Jack know that the pinnacle of his success would soon give way to unforeseen challenges, testing his resilience and resolve in ways he never imagined. Number 5. The high life. During his ascent to wealth, Jack's life transformed into a whirlwind of extravagance and opulence. From the luxurious penthouse that overlooked the city skyline to the fleet of sleek sports cars that adorned his garage, Jack's surroundings reflected the pinnacle of success he had achieved. He reveled in the finest things life had to offer, indulging in extravagant vacations to exotic destinations and adorning himself in designer clothes and accessories that showcased his newfound affluence. But amidst the glitz and glamour, Jack remained grounded, never forgetting the humble origins from which he had risen. He generously shared his wealth with loved ones and used his influence to make a positive impact on the world around him. For Jack, the high life wasn't just about material wealth, it was a celebration of the journey he had undertaken and the opportunities that lay ahead. However, little did he know that the heights of his success would soon give way to a tumultuous descent, plunging him into a journey of self-discovery and redemption. Number 4. The fall begins. As the once stable trajectory of Dogecoin began to falter, Jack found himself grappling with a sense of disbelief and denial. How could something that had once brought him so much prosperity now be slipping through his fingers like grains of sand? Desperate to cling to the illusion of stability, Jack doubled down on his investments, convinced that Dogecoin would soon rebound and restore his lost wealth. But as the weeks stretched into months, Jack's optimism began to wane. The once boisterous confidence that had propelled him to success gave way to a creeping sense of unease and uncertainty. Friends and family, once envious of his wealth, now looked on with concern as they witnessed the unraveling of Jack's financial empire. Isolated by his own pride and stubbornness, Jack retreated into a world of solitude, shutting out the voices of reason that urged him to cut his losses and move on. He refused to sell his Dogecoin holdings, clinging to the hope that salvation was just around the corner. But with each passing day, Jack's fortune continued to dwindle, a stark reminder of the dangers of hubris and greed. And so the fall began, a slow and agonizing descent into financial ruin that would test Jack's resilience and resolve like never before. Number 3. Denial and isolation. In the depths of his financial turmoil, Jack found solace in denial and isolation. Despite the mounting evidence of his crumbling fortune, he stubbornly clung to the belief that his luck would soon change. Jack withdrew from the world around him, retreating into a cocoon of solitude where he could shield himself from the harsh realities of his situation. Refusing to acknowledge the gravity of his predicament, Jack avoided conversations about his finances, deflecting inquiries with false optimism and empty reassurances. Friends and family, once the pillars of his support system, became distant echoes in his life as he shut them out, unwilling to confront the truth of his downfall. Days turned into nights, and Jack's isolation deepened, his once bustling penthouse now a sanctuary of silence and solitude. He spent hours poring over charts and graphs, searching for signs of hope in a sea of despair. But no matter how hard he tried to convince himself otherwise, the numbers told a grim tale of irreversible loss. In his moments of solitude, Jack grappled with feelings of shame and regret, haunted by the specter of his own greed and folly. How had he let himself become so blinded by the allure of wealth? What had happened to the humble investor who had set out on this journey with nothing more than a dream? But amidst the darkness, there flickered a glimmer of hope, a faint whisper of redemption calling out to Jack from the depths of his despair. It was a reminder that even in his darkest hour, he was not alone and that there was still a chance to emerge from the shadows and rebuild what had been lost. And so, with newfound resolve, Jack began to confront the demons of his past, slowly emerging from the cocoon of denial and isolation that had ensnared him for so long. It would be a long and arduous journey, filled with pitfalls and setbacks, but Jack knew that he could no longer hide from the truth. The road to redemption lay before him, and it was time to take the first step. Number 2. Financial ruin. As swiftly as Jack's fortunes had ascended, they plummeted with equal velocity into the abyss of financial ruin. The once stable trajectory of Dogecoin took a sharp downturn, eroding Jack's wealth at an alarming rate. Despite warnings and signs of impending catastrophe, Jack remained steadfast in his belief that the market would rebound, clinging desperately to his investments. However, as days turned into weeks and weeks into months, it became painfully clear that his hopes were unfounded. Jack's wealth evaporated before his eyes, leaving behind a trail of debt and despair. The sports cars, luxurious lifestyle, and opulent vacations were replaced by the harsh reality of financial hardship. Jack's fall from grace served as a sobering reminder of the volatile nature of cryptocurrencies and the perils of unchecked speculation. Yet amidst the wreckage of his once flourishing empire, Jack found the seeds of redemption, a glimmer of hope that would guide him on the arduous path toward rebuilding his life from the ground up. Number 1. The Aftermath. In the aftermath of his financial downfall, Jack confronted the harsh reality of the situation with a mixture of humility and determination. Stripped of the trappings of wealth that had once defined his existence, he embarked on a journey of self-discovery and redemption. With a newfound sense of purpose, Jack re-entered the workforce, humbled by his experiences and driven by a desire to rebuild his life from the ground up. Though the scars of his financial ruin would never fully heal, Jack found solace in the simple joys of life and the support of loved ones who stood by him through thick and thin. As he navigated the long and arduous road ahead, Jack remained ever vigilant, mindful of the lessons learned from his tumultuous journey through the highs and lows of the cryptocurrency market. Though the Dogecoin millionaire had fallen from grace, his story served as a cautionary tale for others, a reminder of the dangers of unchecked greed and the importance of resilience in the face of adversity. And as Jack forged ahead, he carried with him the hope of a brighter tomorrow, fueled by the belief that even in the darkest of times, there is always light at the end of the tunnel. Conclusion. In conclusion, the tragic downfall of the Dogecoin millionaire serves as a poignant reminder of the volatile nature of cryptocurrency investments and the inherent risks of chasing after quick riches. Jack's journey from rags to riches and back again is a cautionary tale of hubris, greed, and the perils of unchecked speculation. Despite his meteoric rise to fame and fortune, Jack ultimately paid the price for his folly, losing everything he had worked so hard to attain. However, in the ashes of his financial ruin, Jack found the seeds of redemption, embarking on a journey of self-discovery and resilience that would ultimately lead him to a newfound sense of purpose and fulfillment. As we reflect on Jack's story, let us remember the lessons learned from his tumultuous journey and strive to approach the world of cryptocurrencies with caution, humility, and a healthy dose of skepticism. For in the ever-changing landscape of finance, it is not the pursuit of wealth that defines us, but rather the strength of character and resilience that we demonstrate in the face of adversity. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.